Brawl Stars just released Ollie and I'm not too sure about him. This video I'm going to be showing you what star power to get and what gadget to get. Now both star powers and gadgets are good for their own situations, but there is one that stands out. I hope this video will help you decide. So Ollie is a tank, so you gotta understand that you aren't going to be doing that much damage with him. I have played a little bit of him just to get a little familiar. The first star power I'm going to show off is Renegade, and what it does is when you use his super, you gain 4,000 decaying shield over 4 seconds. And the first gadget that I use is Ollie's next attack will hypnotize enemies for 1 second. Let me show you in a match what his abilities do. His normal attack is medium range, and it shoots like 2 little bullets, and if just one of them hits, it does the same amount of damage as both of them hitting, and it can go through other people. If you're trying to hit a lot of people that are bunched up, it'll hit all of them. Now let's use my super on Gray right here. If I push up, oh, he's gonna teleport away. Oh, there we go. Okay, we stunned him and we also hypnotized him, so he's forced to follow us. I can try to show it not inside of a bush. Okay, we're gonna try to use it on Ember. So we push up. If she's inside the circle, she's hypnotized. She has to follow me. And okay, well, we died, but I was able to show it off. You'll also deal damage too when you're in your super, but your gadget does do the same thing that your super does. It hypnotizes them, and when they're hypnotized, they can't attack. But one thing about him is that his attack is so slow, and his recharge is slow too. Everything about him's slow, but he is a tank though, so I mean, it's good. Okay, we're gonna try to use this. Okay, we got him. That's good. And when they're hypnotized with your super, it's 2.5 seconds that they stay hypnotized. And one cool thing too is that when they're still hypnotized, you can also layer on even more. Okay, I'm gonna push this. They're hypnotized, and then I can put another hypnotized gadget on them, which makes it last even longer. This is Kenji right here. He's scared. Let's hypnotize him. Yeah, see, it's just so slow. Did we both die? Oh, no, he got me. It's just your attacks are so slow, and I really do not like that about him. You gotta know if you're gonna do enough damage to kill somebody, because if you push them and then you can't kill them, then you can't really do anything about it. One thing too is that when you push them with your super, you can't attack, so they can get their super off of you because you're vulnerable. I know that he's a tank and he'll probably do a lot better in stuff like Brawl Ball and Gem Grab. We do have to try out his other gadgets. I do have his other gadget and his star power, so we can see if those are worth it. But so far, I'm liking these two the most. Yeah, there we go. That was easy. We just third-partied them right at the end. Let's do one more game with this gadget and star power. And the star power that I'm using right now makes it so that you have a 400 health shield that decays while you're using your super. I see it being actually a lot more helpful than the other one. The one thing with this gadget, even though it's good that it's a stun, you can't use it to get away because you just bring them closer to you. Oh my gosh! If we get the super right there, that's good. Then we can push this. And there we go. He's mine. The nice thing too is that you get your super almost back once you do that. There we go. We got it back. So we can push her unless she'll probably use her gadget to get away. Or that happens. He did all of that and it did like no damage to me. He's gonna escape. Oh, nice. He didn't. Oh, but I'm low. Yeah, she got out of that. Nice. Okay, we can taunt her. Yeah. Okay, that was pretty good. We're gonna switch this up. We're gonna switch his star power. While near walls, Ollie kicks off his hoverboard and gains 20% extra movement speed, which that's really good. And then if we switch the gadget, this makes it so that he could do a jump. So he could do a jump over a wall, or he could do jumps anywhere. And then when he lands, kind of like a surge landing, if anyone's in that, it will hypnotize them for 1 second. I've used this one a little bit and I don't like it as much. It might be better though in this map. He is a lot faster though when he's right by the walls, which that's pretty nice, especially when this map has a lot of walls. Oh, I'm so low. Okay, we probably would have died right there if we didn't have the star power to make it so we're faster. It is pretty nice. It is noticeable. Yeah, it's very noticeable because I'm able to catch up. So we could jump over, stun him. Oh, see, that's one little hard thing about him is that this gadget is seriously, it's so difficult. And I feel like I have so much more health when I use that. Let me show you why I don't like this gadget or this star power. So I am running against the wall and I'm going a lot faster, which is nice because movement speed's always good. But one thing I don't like about it is that the shield that you get from the super is so much more helpful because you need to stay on them, and then I lost so much health because of that. It's just, and then I'm gonna die. Even though you're a tank, when you push somebody with that super, you get drained depending on the brawler because they're able to put all their attacks on you. It sounds cooler being able to run fast, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. We were able to dodge that, which was pretty good. That was kind of cool. Can't believe we survived that. It's really also dependent too on the map, because if there's a lot of walls on the map, then maybe I can see this star power being more useful. I want to be able to use my super in that situation and still have 4,000 health. A jump is a good way to get away from people and jumping over walls, but it's so hard to be able to hit that on somebody. The radius is just so small. So like this, like I can't land it on him, he just walked through it. It is nice hunting down people when you got the wall thing because you are faster. Because I'm faster, I'm just catching up to him. So it is pretty good, but when you're pushing somebody and you're low health and then you get your super and then you want to use it, the extra 4,000 health just, it helps. Because now I'm using it to just run away. And I should have used that to jump over the wall to escape. I could see either star power being good, but the shield one I think is better. I mean, it's always up to you guys and what you would prefer. Because I'm showing off this one, and this one's pretty cool because you get to run fast and you get to catch up on people and chase them down. But is that really that worth it though? Like, this map's pretty good for it. Like, I can jump over that, which that's nice in this escape, but it's dependent on the map. It's so funny. I'm gonna try to silence him. Exactly my point. I pushed that thinking that I'll have a lot more health, and I couldn't get off the super because you're not allowed to attack. One thing I prefer is this gadget, All Eyes on Me, because it makes it so your attack will hypnotize. His star power kick push is good because you're able to hunt people down, but Renegade I feel like is so much better because you're able to push somebody with your super and then you'll have that extra 400 health. 4,000 health. Once that time passes and you hypnotize them, you're able to lay all your damage on them, and then on top of that you can also use the gadget right here and add another extra second to the hypnotize. I did also only play him in solo, so he might be a lot better in other game modes like Brawl Ball. If you're wondering if Ollie is worth buying early, I don't know. He might be, because brawlers like Clancy, when he first came out, he is overpowered and everybody was using him. Ollie is pretty fun to play. He is a little bit more on that difficult side. I hope this video helps you decide which star power and gadget to get, because I know you guys want to buy the best gadget and the best star power. So I hope this video helps. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Myself a board, turned it into a boombox.